Hello and welcome girls to my channel. Chengi's World is all happening. Now, today's video is about non-negotiables. Non-negotiables are the only way for a girl to save herself a lot of heartache and pain and disappointment. Why decide what you don't want when you're caught up emotionally? You're already in the relationship, you're stuck with him, and now certain things that you didn't think mattered, that you didn't vet, that you didn't check, come to the fore and things get complicated. No, every single girl who is out there dating has to have her set of non-negotiables. When you pack your lipstick and you pack your blusher for a touch-up, make sure that you're packing the non-negotiables. These are pre-decisions about who you will not date. Now, don't get me wrong, I always advise my girls never to go for what they will not do and focus on what they will do, what they do want. That is wonderful, positive energy. But even then, there are some things that are just a no-no, and we need to be sure that we know exactly what they are. Things that you cannot, absolutely will not, should not have to live with. And for each girl, they're different. We're coming from different places, different things. So in this video, I'm not going to tell you what they should be, but I'll certainly give you my 5 non-negotiables. Don't make them more than 5 because that's just being nitpicky. But make sure that they're at least 5. It might be 2, it might be 1, but that is not up for negotiation. So I'm going to give you some of my 5 will not, should not, won't do. Not because I'm perfect. Not because I've not done some of these things before. In fact, some of them have come from having done it and realized it just did not serve me or make or bring out the best in me in that relationship. Therefore, they became part of my non-negotiables. They are your armor, your protection, and your security for the future. So keep watching and hear what my 5 non-negotiables are. My number 1 non-negotiable is I will not, under any circumstances, date a guy with an addiction. I don't care what it is. Nicotine addiction, alcohol addiction, sex addiction, drug addiction. I don't have time for a guy who has an addiction. Do I judge? No, I realize that it's a disease. I realize that some people have addictive personalities. I realize that. But I'm not looking to be a therapist to my man. I'm not looking to take on more problems. I want a guy who's in control of who he is. There are millions of women out there who don't mind. He should go for one of them. I will not, should not, and absolutely will not date a guy with any sort of addiction. And that's how it is. Or any excess, or somebody who's addicted to adrenaline, any kind of addiction. That is one of the things I will not date. Sorry, it's just how it is. Number 2, I will not date a guy who has a partner, a girlfriend, someone that he's seeing seriously, a wife. If there's another woman in the picture, no, that's just not good enough for me. I'm not prepared to be the other woman. I'm not prepared to share. It's just how it is. I will not date a guy who's already in a relationship. Number 2, I only date heterosexual men. Only men that are into women. 100%. Now that might seem obvious if you know me. It might seem obvious because I'm not gay. However, we know that people are experimenting. We know them. Some people are not gay. They're not particularly bisexual, but they're bi-curious. They're prepared to try a little bit of the other. Each to his own. But when it comes to me, I am all about the straight heterosexual guy. So whatever your sexuality, that's your business. But when it comes to me, I like a guy who's into the girls. That's how it is. 4, I will not date a guy with a criminal record. I just won't do it. It's not for me. I'm sure there are a lot of rehabilitated guys who've been in prison, come out and changed their lives and done great things. That's amazing. That's wonderful. But as for me, I won't date a guy with a record. I just don't want to take the risk. Not so much for myself, but I've got a child. I've got to make sure that he's completely safe. So, no judgment. It's just how it is. That's one of my personal non-negotiables. Maybe for you, it's not an issue. For me, totally a non-starter. But absolutely no least. I'm sure I could think of more. But this one is a little bit, it all depends. But by measure and by rule, I won't date a guy who lives with mummy. No, no, no. I am looking for a man who is independent, masculine, got his life together, is keeping things flowing for himself. I don't care if he has a bedsit. I don't care if he's struggling a little bit. But I want to see a man who can stand on his own 2 feet, do his own washing, cook for himself, and be together. I'm not trying to be anybody's mummy. So men, live with your moms. Not for me. So there you have it. I've got my 5 non-negotiables. It's different for each and every one of us, but it makes it easy for me to sift through the pretenders from the contenders, the ones that work for me, and the situations that are going to work for me. I just don't have time to have any surprises along the way. So for me, I like to keep those 5 in my purse. And if you say or do anything or reveal that any of these things are true about you, my alarm bell goes off. I say thank you for a wonderful evening, for a wonderful conversation. But this is where I bow out, and I wish you well for the future. So there you have it, girls. If you like this video, if you enjoyed it, if you thought it was a bit funny, let me know what your non-negotiables are. Maybe you've never thought about it before, but maybe let me know what they are. Why are they the way that they are? Have they worked for you? What are the lessons that you've learned? If you like this video, make sure that you press the like button, that you comment, share it with your friends. Let's have this conversation, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'm always posting a new fun-filled video with exciting and new information that you might find useful every Sunday. Hey girl, what are you doing on Sunday? Lie in your bed and watch one of my videos. Learn a little bit about men, dating, life, style. It's all coming at you from every angle. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting my dream. Love you, and take care of you. Mwah.